All right. Welcome, ladies and gents, to the help desk. Today we're going to be talking about wallets. It isn't a formal training so much as that I'm going to just walk you through a few things. Today we're going to be talking about Coinzoom, but as you can see on the screen, you can use any wallet on the Tron network to do the VidiLook program. These are some other wallets here that you could use. One of the easier ones I'm going to do on Thursday is going to do also Trust Wallet. I'm going to show you guys how to navigate Trust Wallet. And that's pretty much the one that we've been getting our people started with lately, because you don't have to KYC. What does KYC means? That know your client. That's where they would send in their driver's license, passport, those type of things, put in all your information. That's normally what you see. A lot of the ones that you see with the C, the centralized ones, you do have to KYC. So they will know that. They'll know your information. The good things about most of the KYC companies, the centralized ones, the ones that you have to KYC, the advantages of that is that it normally connects right to your bank account. So when you get it in there, you can actually sell your USDT TRC20, and you can put that right into your bank account, right? So that's kind of the pros of doing it. The cons, obviously, is that becomes a taxable event when you do that. We're not tax accountants. We're not here to tell you what to do, but I will share with you a couple of different things that you can do that you might be able to help. Remember, we're a community and we help one another. Inside of this community, we help those that may not have a wallet yet. They may not have USDT, and you have it. You can actually, gift that to them, and they could, pay you for that. That helps to, that help people in the community, and it might also help you as far as any potential tax liability. So with that being said, what I'm going to do on my phone, I'm going to go ahead and open up the coins. Today, we're going to be talking about Coinzoom. That's the one that people were asking me questions on. I'm going to share my screen on my phone. So I'll stop sharing here and I'll show you the Coinzoom. No, actually, let me go to the desktop version first so that you guys can see what you would do. Do the desktop version first. And I'm going to tell you what some of the differences are and what you can and cannot do in each. I use a desktop version a lot, and I'm going to show the screen here. It's just going to coinzoom.com, and if you don't have an account, make sure it's showing the right one. So if you don't have an account, you can go right up here at the top and do, sign up, or you can sign in. So I'll hit sign in. I'm going to get into my account. You do have to I told you that KYC, but you also have to have a Google Authenticator. So you'll see that in a second as I'm signing in to my account. So you're going to use a Google Authenticator, and I'll go to my Google Authenticator. Here's something you want to write in your notes if you're new to wallets. If you change your phone, you need to make sure you have already downloaded or back up your Google Authenticator, because it's very hard for a lot of these, these Google Authenticator to take your Google Authenticator off and reset it. So please, I don't even give my phones back anymore. Like when I upgraded my phone last year or earlier this year, I can't even remember, the time goes so fast. I think it was last year. I just let them charge me $700 to keep my phone, because you'll start learning that your crypto stuff is all on your phone. And if you give your phone away and somebody can get in there, they can just take all your money. So you definitely, definitely make sure you back up your Google Authenticator. Another thing, when we start talking about decentralized wallets, like Trust, like, let me hit that, give me a second. I hit NFTs by accident. When we start talking about your decentralized wallets, they give you 12 words. You want to make sure that you have those words in a safe place. I always tell the new people to get a notebook that you're going to keep all your crypto stuff. And each page, you'll have a page that says you know, your trust wallet or whatever decentralized wallet with the passwords. Another page that have Coinzoom with your passwords. And then you want to make 3 copies, 2 additional copies. That notebook stays with you at the house, but you'll take another copy, put it into a safe deposit box away from the house. And a 3rd copy you want to give to somebody that you trust, so that if something were to happen to you and it has a name of one of us that, you know, that would know how to get into your crypto account to get that money to your family. So it's really important that you got to start thinking about this as your business, and that this is, you know, where you're going to be storing a lot of cash. So when you first log into Coinzoom, it's going to take you here to what is called the marketplace. So you can come here and you can trade stuff here. Well, we're going to go out of the marketplace. We're going to go to portfolio. In your portfolio, you'll see this is a multi-coin wallet. So you can see Bitcoin is here. You can see Litecoin, the Tron, because you have TRX here, and Tether on the Ethereum network, as well as on the Tron network. So for our purposes of what we need to do here so which account am I in? Okay, yeah. Okay, so what we need to do here in your Coinzoom account, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be adding your receive wallet so that you can receive money from VidiLook, right? So you'll be going into your VidiLook, and let me pause my screen while I open up VidiLook for you. One tip too, please don't search on VidiLook. Whatever you do, just type it in the browser at the top. And let me show you guys what I'm talking about, because you don't ever want to search. I'm going to tell you to show you guys the difference. And I know this is, for some of you, like, oh my goodness, this is remedial. I understand that, but some people don't. And so you got to remember, when you're teaching people, you have a wide variety. Some people who are new to this, so they don't understand what I'm saying when I tell you the difference between searching and actually typing it into the address bar. When you go to type it into the address bar, you will go H5, and then you start to type in VidiLook, right? Oh, man, I moved my bar so you guys could, it didn't go, okay. So you'll start to type, you'll type H5, and then it'll start coming up. If you see a world in front of it, that's an actual website. You can click on that. If you see this magnifying glass, that's a search. Don't ever, 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 ever search on that, okay? So because the search, what happens with search, they're going to get some tricky ones in there, and it's going to look like you're going to VidiLook, and the page will look exactly like what we have, but they're called phishing sites. And what these phishing sites do is they take your username and your password. So whatever you do, don't go to a phishing, don't go searching. Always type it in here and make sure it has a world at the beginning. If it has a world at the beginning, it's going to take you directly to the website. It's not going to give you a whole list of ideas, okay? Because those ideas look so much like the real thing. I'm telling you, I've seen this over and over and over again. When it's especially something hot as VidiLook right now, their phishing sites want to get your username and password. They will go in here, they will change the receive wallet address and start taking all your money out. So again, make sure that it's a world next to it, not searching, or type the whole thing in h5.vidilook.org. Okay. So once you log in, guys, you're going to go to the assets page. You're going to go to your assets page, and you're going to, on your asset page, you're going to hit the let me back up 1 second. If you're new, you have to make sure you go down to profile. Then you're going to go to settings and add a funding password. You have to do that first. But once you do that, you're going to come in here, you're going to go to deposit, and you're going to get this address. Hit the word copy. Do not try to remember it. Hit the word copy. Write down your first 3 and your last 3. Okay. Hit the word copy. Going to go now back over to your Coinzoom, and you're going to go to the Tether. It says Tether USDT, and you're going to hit receive. Okay. Once you hit receive, you're going to say, I understand that you only send USDT there. And here, because this is a multi-network, it has either Ethereum or Tron. You're going to hit Tron. Okay. And then you're going to add in, I'm sorry. I have sorry, 1 second, deposit address. So if we're sending money to this, I apologize. Somebody was calling me. Let me back up 1 second, guys. You're going to be sending money to add your deposit wallet in to send money into VidiLook first. Let's do that. You're going to hit send, and you have to add them to the whitelist. Okay. So you're going to hit add, and then you're going to put the name. So I would put like my VidiLook receive address, and then you want to change it to wallet. They have something called Zoom Me. So if somebody else has Coinzoom, you can zoom with each other back and forth, send money back and forth with no fees to each other. But then you're going to put wallet address, you're going to go to Tron, and then you're going to paste in that wallet address that you just copied, and then you're going to hit submit. Once you do that, it's going to become on what is called your whitelist. Now you can send money to VidiLook. This is to add money to your VidiLook, okay? And then you would just go my VidiLook, and it'll come up. And I always verify the first three and the last three when I type it in there. And now you'll put the amount. How much do you want to send over? Let's say you wanted to send, you're getting the $500 package. You want to type in 500, can type in 505. And if you're going to do, there's 3 different fee amounts. This is from the account. So you need to have $5 in the account. This is from amount. So if you put an extra 5 here, it'll take it from here. Or you can use something called Zoom tokens. And Zoom tokens make the fees a little bit less sometimes, but not always. Just being real with you guys, not always. So in this case, since I added $5, I'm going to say from amount. So they're going to send over 505. So I'm going to say submit, and it's going to come up and give me an idea. I don't know if you guys are seeing the pop-up. Yeah, you can see the pop-up. It'll give you a review of what you did. You're sending 505 to this, and then your fee is going to come from your amount, and the fee is $5. Coinzoom charges $5. I know it's a little bit more than if we use a decentralized wallet, which I'll teach you guys. If you use decentralized, you got to have TRX. Here, you don't have to have any TRX in your wallet, okay? Just so you understand that. And then you would just hit send. And if I were to do that now, obviously in this one, I already took the money out of here, so I don't have $500 to send, and I don't need to send it over there because I already have those packages. So you'll put send, and then it's going to ask you for your authenticator code. You'll go back to your Google Authenticator, put that code in, and you'll hit confirm. And that's it. It's done. It's sent. And in a few minutes, it'll be already into your VidiLook. Now, how do we add our receive wallet address? I apologize. I said the wrong thing earlier. Again, we're all live. So, you're going to go to your back here. And in here, to add your receive wallet address, you're going to go back to the home and go down to profile. And you're going to go to the settings button. Then you're going to go to personal information. And then you're going to go to wallet fill in. It's going to say wallet fill in, and you're going to put the wallet address here. This wallet is what you get from Coinzoom to receive. And how you find that, again, you'll go back to the main page. This is your main portfolio. You'll go down to Tether, and you'll say receive. You're going to be receiving money here to this address. It's going to ask you which network. That's when you're going to hit the Tron network, and then you'll have your receive wallet. Always hit the clipboard to copy it, and it'll tell you it's been copied. And then you'll go over to your VidiLook and you'll add it in here. It's going to ask you to send a code to your email just to make sure it's you. And if you change that, you change this wallet, you cannot use it within 24 hours just to protect you. Because again, remember, your crypto is going to be your most important thing. That's your money. And so they don't want somebody coming in, stealing your, breaking into your account, changing the wallet address, taking all your money out within 1 day. They always give it 24 hours, and most crooks are not going to wait 24 hours. They want to get the money right now, right? So just so you know that. So every now and then, make sure you check in here under personal information, under the under profile, and make sure it's your wallet address in there if you ever think anything happened or you shared your login with anybody. Okay. And so that's how you add your wallet address. So now let's talk about some of the things that you can do in Coinzoom that's unique and awesome. Coinzoom, like I said, is a multi-wallet. So for those of you that have Cash App, let's use that as an example, and you're like, I want to do this, I want to get into VidiLook, but I don't have any USDT TRC20, any tether. You can send over your Bitcoin. So you'd go to receive, you would you can go ahead and you can go over, and it's going to give you your receive wallet address. You can copy that address and take it over to your Cash App, buy the Bitcoin, and send it here. Once you send it here, you can convert it yourself by going to, it'll show up. I don't have any Bitcoin in here, or just a little bit. So I'll show you guys how to do it. I don't have much in here. Like I took the money out of here before I did this training. So, so you're going to go, you're going to go here to trade. Let's say you have money in Bitcoin, and you would go here and you would say, hey, this is you. I want to get it converted to USDT, and the pair is BTC. So I want to buy BTC with the amount of USDT that I have, and you'll go down here and determine how much of your USDT do you want to, and actually going to be selling. You're going to sell some BTC and turn it into USDT, and you'll just hit the amounts down here and play around with it. So that's all you need to do to convert it. And it converts instantly within real time, very fast. And now you'll have TRC20 over here that you can send and help your teammates get started or yourself get started. Now, another trick that you want to know, you want to go back to portfolio. Let's say you want to, you're going to be wanting to take this to your bank. Here is the best thing that you can do. You immediately, once you get approved for KYC, you're going to go over here to, deposit across from the US dollar, and you're going to use a debit card or a credit card and deposit like $10 or $20. It doesn't matter the amount. You're not going to be able to use that amount and send it for, like, it tells you here 21 days, or most of the time it's like 14 days or whatever. The reason you want to do that immediately early is because what you're doing is you're attaching this debit card to your account. So when you do send money from VidiLook here, you can cash it out immediately onto this debit card. And you guys will see that. And let me go to that where you can see it. When you go to cash out, you're going to sell your tether. You'll sell the tether in the market, and it'll come into US dollars. When it's in US dollars, you'll be able to say, I want to withdraw it. And they'll ask you, do you want to withdraw it to a card that you use? And you can withdraw it to that card instantly. It's instant. It'll show up in your bank. It's wild. It'll show up in your bank. Wow. It's really wild. With the card that you use, it has to be a card that you already use. See, you can only withdraw funds to a debit card that was previously used to fund your Coinzoom account. That's why you want to put immediately $10 or $20 on, so that card is a link to this, and immediately you can take it out. Okay. So that is what you can do as far as withdrawing and how you can convert. Trying to think of any other things that I need to answer before I open it up to questions. Let me show you guys on the app. There are 2 different apps, and I'll show you which app I recommend, the one that I use the most. Oh, that's good. I want to show you that because I want to show you something on this app that's really cool. And as you guys know, we have a call coming up at noon for our West Coast people. And so we won't be, question and answer won't be very long today. And again, on Thursday, I'll do on Trust Wallet, and I'll show you guys why I like starting brand new people off with Trust Wallet and how easier it is. But let me share my screen here on my phone. Here. Okay, I'm going to go to my Coinzoom. So there's 2 different apps. This is Coinzoom Pro. This is the one I always use, and it's so easy. I love Coinzoom Pro. Other people use a regular Coinzoom. I like this one, but you'll see it's so simple to use. Okay. Dolores, I don't have a time yet for Thursday. It'll be in the in the Telegram. So I'll get that. So as you can see here, it's the same. When you go in, it's going to give you all your tokens that you have. But what I like about this is once you send money over to, let's say you sent some money over to, and you'll see I've sent a lot over there. Let's say you sent some money over to your account. I love this because you'll know when it's gone because it'll have a blockchain hash here. It'll have a blockchain hash after it's gone on the blockchain, and you'll know, hey, you can tell your person, hey, it's already sent to your account immediately. It's done. So this is why I use the app a lot for, making sure that the stuff goes through, or if I'm going to go really quickly. But you can see those $5 fees add up. They are $5 fee. Sometimes I use Zelme. Here you can see this one is a Zoomy from one of my teammates. She sold me some of her crypto, so she just sent it over to me, no fees. There's no fees between people. So if people on your team have it, they can do that. Speaking of which, you can also refer people to this by going up here under settings. And there is a referral. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a referral thing here. It's under referral, under the word setting. If you hit this receive $5 in Zoom tokens, you can go ahead and hit that. And then you can copy your referral link and send it to somebody. And when they put in $100 or buy $100 worth of crypto, you get $5 of Zoom tokens. Now, I'm going to be quite honest with you. As you guys saw, I have a whole list of people who I've done these calls previously, and I've shared it with rooms of hundreds of people. And people use that link, but I don't ever really remember getting that Zoom token. So I don't know, if they have to do something else, like keep it in for a long time or something. But anyway, they do have a little referral program, not a big deal. So that's in there. And you'll have your own Zoomy name, so you can move money between people on our team in our community. You'll have somebody that says, oh, I want to sell something. You can buy it from them with no fees. And that's about it. Oh, you can get a card too. They have cards. I'll show you guys that. It's called a, this is I can show you guys that. That's perfect. You guys can see this. This is your Coinzoom card. And if you don't have to wait till you get it, but if you want to, you can just tap here and it'll show you the card details. And maybe it won't because I'm on, that these are the numbers you can use to buy something. Don't try to buy anything with my stuff, guys. But you can use it there. And then, you know what? I have it tied to this, so it's only $2 in there. So you won't get very far. You can also set your PIN number here. You can buy or redo a card. You can freeze your card all here by hitting that little settings at the top. Here's what's neat about it. You can actually decide which of these do you want to use to spend. You don't have to sell it to spend, right? I'll answer your question about fees. And please know, I don't really normally watch the chat, but just because I have two phones up right now, the chat came up, but I don't normally watch the chat. So if you're ever on a call with me and you're writing to me in the chat, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I try to stay present with what I'm doing. So when I'm presenting, I'm not reading chats, right? But that one just happened to pop up in a bubble. So I saw that. You can change it. Let's say you have more USDT and you want to spend that without having to sell your USDT. You can use your card to pay some bills. Just change it to whatever, I'm trying to hit it. Change it to whatever one you want. And now it'll tell you that's what you have available. I'm going to change it back so nobody tries to use that little $70. You just go here and change it to the one. I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to put it on US dollars, 46.7 cents. But you can see, I went to the shoe store. Why did I have to show that, right? A shoe store. I'm just so busted. There's a shoe store. There's Walmart, the sushi place. You can just use your card and spend it just like that with whatever crypto you have. That's what's great. Another great feature about Coinzoom. Question on the card. Oh, yes. Let me go to, you can get a card. It's free to get the card. And it also, you can get like a bigger card or something if you have all these points. You don't need that. It's not necessary, really. I've had this card and it's been fine. you can get it rushed to you, but they send it really fast. So you can get it for free in 5 to 7 days. Or if you want to get it in 2 days, you got to pay like $8 to have it mailed to you or something like that. So you can come in here and play around with it. That's the card. And I think I'm just pretty much done. I will tell you what, there is a little glitch though. Sometimes if you try to do the market or trade here on the actual app, sometimes it acts like you don't have the money here. That's why I like the desktop version to do that swapping. So just make sure you're aware of that. Sometimes if there's a little glitch, it doesn't show all your money here on the market. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up for questions. I'm going to stop my screen share. I guess I can do that. And I will open up for questions. All right, Barry, you have your hand up. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Marshonda. How you doing today?
Awesome, awesome.
Good, good. I live in Canada, and I'm not sure if Coinzoom is something that I can use in Canada, but I do intend on, bringing in people from the US. So do you think it's worthwhile to get it anyway, even if it's not available in Canada?
Well, you can look into it. If it's not available in Canada, then you won't be able to get it. I'm not certain what states they can use or what countries. So I would just look into it. Yeah, it's worthwhile if you can get it because it's a really great exchange for what we do. So many people have Bitcoin, but they don't have TRC20, right? So it's a good thing. Now tomorrow, on Thursday, when I do the thing on Trust Wallet, I'm going to show you guys how to directly buy some USDT TRC20, how to do that through your Trust Wallet. But yeah, I would just look into it. It cannot hurt to have extra wallets, guys, because those that understand and know about crypto, right? There's sometimes your banks get real funny, right? So you might need to be going to a different wallet that's not tied to that. So you'll understand that, but it doesn't hurt for you to look it up into it. Because a lot of times also your people are going to say, I want to just take it straight to my bank. I want to take it out and go right to my bank. Well, here, this is a wallet that will allow you to do that.
Okay.
Great question. All right, we're going to go to Wendy. Wendy, you're up.
Okay, this is Everett.
Oh, Everett, okay.
Yeah, this is her husband. That's okay. I was what time will you have the recording up for this?
Okay. All right. Great question. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be like, we are so crazy busy to do the recordings, I had a person yelling at me during Mr. Ellis's call the other day, like, you guys don't put all those recordings up fast enough. We only have so much time in a day, and we have literally hundreds of people that are calling on us to pull. So I'm not going to promise that. I'm going to say that probably by the weekend, I'll have it up for you.
Okay.
So that'll be the best I can do to have it up. Okay.
That's good. I heard you say that you don't have the time. You're going to put the time in the Telegram group for Thursday's call.
Yes, so it's normally at noon. I normally do it at noon time. So probably be around noontime on Thursday.
That's the same time for Eastern, or that's West Coast time when you say noon.
That's gonna be noon. That's gonna be noon. No, that's noon Pacific time. I'm sorry. I know this sounds so weird to people. I worked for 21 years in California. All my computer clocks are still California time. So yeah, that's Pacific time, but I'm actually in Pittsburgh. So it'll be 3 o'clock our time, more than likely, but it could shift by an hour because I do have another program that does their call at noon on that's fine. That'll work. That's probably the time. I'll go with it. Let's go with it. That's good.
Okay.
I'll make that work. Okay.
All right. Thank you so very much. And first of all, you did an excellent job. I got on late, but that's okay.
Thank you so much, sir. All right. Miss Queen Flo, what's up, Lise?
Good job, Marshonda. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, one thing you said about the meeting, are you saying that you're gonna do the trust wallet when we're doing the call, the noon call? Is that what you're gonna do at the same time, or you gonna do it before?
Oh,
that
no,
what you're
before I knew it was something. I'm like, I know on Thursday I got something at noon. Okay, guys, you got to bear with me. We don't have no job, so we kind of sometimes forget times, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
No, yeah, then let's do it again this time, 11 o'clock. Let's do it again, 11 o'clock on Thursday. We'll do Trust Wallet 11 o'clock Thursday.
Okay. And then you might want to inquire about hyperpay because it's the same steps. Like it's easy to swap over and all
Well,
that.
why don't we set you up for hyperpay next Tuesday that you can share that
Ah,
one?
Okay, but I'm not a good presenter, but I can show y'all.
Yeah, you know all about that hyperpay.
No
That's
problem.
awesome.
I'll try to show you best I can. But my question
I
was
can
this.
help too.
Oh yeah, go on, Ron. Let Ron do it. Let him take over. I let all y'all take over. Go on, Ron. You can handle it. Okay. And I just back you up. But my question was this, Marshonda. I figured it out last night, but what happened was I had tied my bank account, and they sent me a message saying, I guess because maybe my ID has my middle name, and then my bank account don't have my middle name, saying that the names ain't matching. So I was able to put crypto in there to get the card. I sent crypto over to my account, and they was able to let me buy the card. But you said something about adding the card, my bank card, to it. So I can still do that, add my bank card to it.
Yeah, so your bank card is for you if you want to withdraw to your bank, right?
Mhm.
So you want to add, you absolutely want to do that 100% because there's going to be times that you're going to be like, oh, I just need the cash right now, right? And you want cash and not necessarily just to use your card because there might be some bills and things that you can't pay with a debit card, right? You want
Right.
actual cash in your hand. So you want to have, no matter what, just buy $20 or $10, deposit $10 or $20 using a card. And I tell you, you just never know how quickly it'll be like, oh my gosh, I need that. And you can sell
Right.
it at 3
Okay.
o'clock in the morning and it's in your account 3:04. So
Okay.
it's
So even
good.
though I spent the $100 through the tether weight, still do the card and put some more money on it. Pretty much.
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the
Thank
best
you.
tip. Kept going. Okay. So there's another thing I want to tell you guys about Coinzoom. Normally, when you put money into the account, the best way to put money into the account, besides the $10 or $20 little trick I just told you guys, is to actually do a wire transfer. Now they're going through a little bit of a transition with the banks. Let me stop this video because it's movement or somebody's hand or something. So if you to get money in, you can send, like, let's say you needed to do a big amount. Like I know sometimes you need to do a bigger amount than just 2,200. You can wire into there and normally it's ready same day. But if you have a new account, it might take 24 to 48 hours. But normally after you've done one wire, that thing is available for you that same day to use it, to move it. There's no restrictions on it. If you do it with a credit card, there's going to be a restriction. When you buy crypto and put it in the Coinzoom on a credit card, there's going to be a restriction. It's just similar to, what's the other one? Coinbase, where you have to wait time. So if you want to use it right away and you want to put cash, you need to do a wire into that. And I'll show you guys where you can get that wire information. Oh, if you just hit deposit, there's wire information on there. Okay, Tyrone, go ahead. Question?
Hey, thank you again, Marshonda, for this. So I just wanted to verify, because I have a couple of people, all they're interested in doing is withdrawing from VidiLook into their account and going directly into their bank account. So you recommend, because I was trying to do that wire transfer, but it was like to go into the bank account, but it was a minimum of $100 and all that. So in order to do that, you recommend using the bank card and putting it. I just want to understand, make sure I'm understanding this right as far as depositing into the bank account.
Yes. So in order to deposit into that bank account, they have to have used that same card. So you need to tell them, go ahead and buy $10 of, or go ahead and deposit $10. Let me show you guys again how to do that. It's really, really easy. They're going to come into their account. This is the desktop version, obviously. They can come into there and go right across from the United States dollar and hit deposit. And it's going to ask you, how do you want to deposit money? They're going to use debit or credit card. They're going to put the amount in, $10, and then they're going to put the card number in and all of that and hit submit. And that $10 are not going to be able to move for 20-something days. But what that does is now the next day or later that day, they can take money out of VidiLook and then put it over here. And what they do when they get it over here, obviously it's going to be in Tether. They're going to need to go to the market and convert it or sell it, right? Sell it to make it into cash. And it's then going to show up here in US dollars. And all they're going to do is hit withdraw. And then they're going to say, what do you want to withdraw to? Which debit card or credit card? They put the information here. And it'll instantly go into that, as long as it's the same one that they just used to buy the $10 or $20 of crypto. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for that.
That's how you take it straight to your bank.
And one last question, as far as the ATM card themselves, if you know, with the Coinzoom card, that the basic card is free and they can just use that card to like go to an ATM and withdraw cash and all that stuff too, just like any other debit card, correct?
No, this is a debit card that they can use just to buy stuff,
Oh, so you can't go to the ATM and withdraw anything.
Oh yeah, no, but let me show you guys something else that's really cool that you can do to put money in to your thing. No, you cannot use it as an ATM card. They need to take it out to their own bank if they want cash. Let me show you guys something that's really cool. If you want to put money in, another fast way to put money in, let me stop sharing here and start sharing on my phone, because I only know how to do it on the phone, on the app. This is really cool too. Another way that you can get money in quick, because you guys are going to have people that are going to tell you they're ready to go and they only have cash. Another way that they could do this is they can come to in Coinzoom. You're going to be able to deposit. I know we're running up against our time. You can go to the cash deposit and check this out. They have something called Coinzoom Cash at the bottom. You don't see it on the desktop version because you need to have it on your phone. This is in the pro version. I'm sure they have the same is in the other one too. But if you go here, so you can see that these are the deposits that I've had in here. And these are mostly wires, like 5,000, 4,000, 9,000. Those are wires. But you can use this thing called Coinzoom Cash, and then you will hit next. And then they'll tell you can put up to $500 in same day, and it'll be available same day. And then they'll tell you to look for a location close to you that you can use. Obviously, you guys know I'm in Pittsburgh right now, so it'll find a place. I'll just put here close to me. And it's like Rite Aid. You can go to Rite Aid, and when you get there, it'll give you the directions. You'll put show barcode, and this is the barcode that you give to the person. And you'll say activate the barcode, and then you'll just have the cashier scan it, and they'll go ahead and deposit it. Now this is oh my goodness, this is new. There used to be no fee. I guess there's a 5% or $6, whichever is greater. There should be no fee to do that, but I guess everybody got to make a buck here. But anyway, this is another good way. If you have people that say, hey, I got $500 cash, I need to get it into crypto, they can put it in here. And obviously they can put every 24 hours up to $1,000, and every 30 days, 10,000 this way. So it's another way. It's pretty easy to go to the cashier. They'll scan this barcode and they'll put it in. It's like, I guess if you guys pay like any kind of bills at like CVS or Rite Aid, it's the same thing. Or you put money on those gift cards, the same exact thing where they scan the code, same thing. So that's another way that you can add cash. If somebody gives you cash. But like I said, most of the time I just use these deposits you see here are wires. I do a lot of wiring into my account here. But that's it. It's so simple. I do like Coinzoom a lot. There are times that I will tell you that the Tron network on Coinzoom gets backed up, and sometimes they will reverse Sometimes they will reverse your chart, your thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to push that. Sorry about that. I was trying to send her the voicemail. I hit the wrong button. So sometimes they will reverse you sending this out. You just have to continue to put it in until it goes. Now you guys do see that you can buy TRX. So I converted some of my USDT to TRX because a lot of my teammates are getting started with Trust Wallet. So they need to have some TRX. So I always just have it in here and I can send it to them, right? To their Trust Wallet so they can move money. So, this is a really great wallet. There's pros and cons. Obviously, again, they do report to the government. So, if you do a taxable event in here, just know that. So that is it. I'm going to stop. We're getting close to the time for the presentation. I'm going to take just a couple more questions. Stop my screen share, take a couple more questions, and then we're going to end it. And there's tons of videos out there. Actually, I have another video on my YouTube that we did an in-depth thing on Coinzoom. You can look at that. This one, I've made a commitment. I'll have it out by this weekend. It'll be on my YouTube channel. You can get it there. And I'll put it in the Telegram rooms as well. So Shirley, you're up, Shirley.
Hey, how you doing? Again,
Awesome.
a wonderful training. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Question. Coinzoom, you're saying that there are two different types of Coinzoom. You said one is a pro and the other one, I guess just regular Coinzoom. You say you like
Apps,
the pro.
two different apps.
Two different apps.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. And the one that you use is the Coinzoom Pro.
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's all.
Okay, great question.
Thank you.
All right, Barry, let me get Jimmy's question first since he didn't ask one before, and then I'll come back to you, Barry, since you asked one already. Jimmy, go ahead.
How you doing? So with that last feature you showed where you can go to Rite Aid, is that, and you deposit that's you have access to that immediately?
Immediately.
Because that was my only drawback with Coinzoom. When I was going to, I did it with a debit card and they want to hold it for like crazy days.
Forever,
yeah, right?
Like,
come on, give me my money, let it go. So
yeah,
that feature at Rite Aid is you can use that right away and swap it over to USDT.
That's correct.
Okay, that's good. Thanks.
Yeah, you don't even need to swap it. You just buy USDT from the US dollar. So that's good. And also if you wire, same thing, is available right away. That's the only way I put money in. I don't, because it's crazy to use the debit card to do that because that's insane amount of waiting time.
I'm gonna have to do that wire thing too, because that's the one problem I'm having with people that want to come in with large amounts. Cash App is a restriction on some of that stuff too.
Right.
Okay.
Now, what we do find is people, if they can get qualified or verified through Cash App, they can do the 2,200 or 2,000. I think it's a 2,000 daily. I forget what it is now. They can send you the Bitcoin to your Coinzoom and you can swap it really easily. And it's not as much as we compared it against the changenow.io. So, we'll make it work for anybody. Barry, go ahead. You're gonna have the last question, and then I need to take like a 5-minute break before the presentation so I can get my mental together and serve you guys. So go ahead, Barry.
Appreciate it. I had a quick question, and it kind of has to do with the Trust Wallet. You said I need TRX in there to do any kind of transactions. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now I have a MetaMask wallet with some money floating in there, and if I wanted to easily move that over to a Trust Wallet, is that easy to do?
Yes, easy to do that because a trust is a multi-chain. It's called multi-chain or multi-network. So MetaMask has it's going to do either like Ethereum network. Yeah, you can send that over and you can put it in there. You don't have to have TRX for that. You need to have some Ethereum to move your Ethereum network stuff. So we'll talk about a lot about trust on Thursday. Talk to you guys about, you have to have the native token, whatever chain you're on, you have to have that chain to move it. So if it's on a Binance, you got to have some BNB. If it's on Tron, you got to have TRX. If it's on Ethereum network, you have to have some Ethereum, right? To move those tokens out of that wallet. If it you know, you
Okay.
gotta, you'll know that. And I'll have a little bit more. I'll try to do a little bit more on the slides this coming up one. But this is the help desk. So it's really about helping you with whatever questions you have. So thank you
Okay.
so much for that question. Okay,
All
I
right,
did say that was gonna be the last question, but health and wellness, go ahead.
Thank you so much for being gracious to my answer. He asked the question that I was going to ask, but now, as the caveat, I've been trying to buy my first for a while now, and I keep having these hiccups. The TRX, you explained it, I get it. That was new to me. But now the problem I'm having is that it's not accepting my cards. It's sometimes I get a message like the US is trying to make sure it's not a scam. Like I have all kind of messages and my cards are not being accepted. Any suggestion of what to do?
Yeah, which
Frustrating.
wallets are you using?
Oh, I'm doing a Trust Wallet as well.
But through what, sorry, like through what exchange? Like what, is it through MoonPay? Is it through Mercury? Is it through?
So this is the thing. When I first got this wallet years ago, it was MoonPay. But when I was trying to get USD, this is my first time having USD on it, I saw these other things, Simplex. I saw some of the ones you said, those were new to me. But I try to go through them.
Okay.
But now I'm trying to get, after I did put the USD on there, it was through MoonPay. It was familiar to me, so there was no problem. But then when I tried to transfer it onto the VidiLook platform to get it there, this is where the TRX thing came.
Right.
And so I was trying to buy some TRX, and the platform, the ways that was coming to me were Simplex, Mercury, those things I'm not familiar with. So I just picked one, but it doesn't matter which one I picked, I'm still getting these warning and my cards are not going through, and there's funds on all these cards.
Yes, that's very, very common because the banks sometimes don't want you to buy crypto for obvious reasons. They get scared of it, right? And
I know that.
flag it. So you would just need to use MoonPay then, and you can buy TRX there. Or just, again, guys, I really want you guys to hear me when I say this. We are a community. If you need some TRX, all you have to do is ask around. Anybody has it and I'm willing to buy it, I'll pay you for it. It's only 6 cents, guys. It's not like it's $1 million. So you just call me and say, Marshonda, I need $10 worth of TRX. I'll send it to your wallet. It's not a big deal. Really, that's what a community does. We help each other. We got to help each other in this. So please feel free at any time to reach out. Let me know. I'm happy to help you. Not a big deal. I'm sure any leader here is happy to help you with that. But you would have to probably just stick with your MoonPay because you already qualified. And we're going to talk about, again, trust on Thursday.
MoonPay doesn't show up as one of the options. That's the thing. When I go to buy the TRX, I only have the option.
You can go directly to moonpay.io.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not through the wallet.
Right. You can go directly to Moon. And we'll talk about that on Thursday. I promise.
Okay.
I'm going to go and run and get some water and do my prayers.
Thank you so much
for the call. You guys don't have to leave here. Maybe I should, so I can stop this recording. I will close the room for a minute and then I will reopen it in like two minutes. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Hope you got value out of today's call.
Thank you very much. Stay safe and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you guys. Bye-bye.